The digital world feels rigged sometimes, doesn't it? Like everyone else got a rule book that you somehow missed. The physical buttons are gone, the screens are confusing, and your device feels like it has a mind of its own. But here's the secret. It's not you. It's just a new language. And today, we're giving you the exact translation. We're going to build your digital confidence step by step, turning that frustrating piece of glass in your pocket into an absolute powerhouse of independence. Let's dive in. Here is our roadmap to get there. First, mastering the touchscreen language. Second, decoding those cryptic status symbols. Third, why software updates actually matter. Fourth, spotting the subtle warnings of a digital scam. And finally, how to build lasting digital confidence. Let's kick things off with Section 1, Mastering the Touchscreen Language. So the biggest mental block? Moving away from the hard, satisfying click of a TV remote to the ultra-sensitive touch of modern glass. You really only need 4 core moves. A tap is your basic selection. Keep it light. A long tap, that's your secret key to hidden menus. Then there's the swipe. Think of this like gently turning a page in a book, or honestly like petting a kitten. If you press down hard, the device gets completely confused. And finally, the pinch, just stretching or shrinking your fingers to zoom in or out on a photo. Now look at the stark contrast here. On the left, we've got the classic old-school Android layout. Back, home, and recent apps, 3 physical-looking buttons. But on the right, the modern standard. No buttons at all. It's entirely driven by gestures. To go home, you just use that gentle, kitten-petting swipe straight up from the bottom edge. Yeah, it feels super weird at first, but trust me, once your muscle memory locks it in, you'll never want to go back. Moving right along to Section 2, Decoding Smartphone Status Symbols. See that tiny row of icons at the very top of your screen? That's your dashboard. It tells you exactly what's happening under the hood. Let's decode the most misunderstood one of all, the Wi-Fi symbol. It looks kind of like the top of a tree, right? Well, here is a massive misconception. Those bars, they only show how close you are to the router. They do not guarantee fast internet. You could have full bars and still be stuck loading a simple web page. And if you ever spot a little exclamation point next to it, that means your phone is talking to the router just fine, but the router itself is completely cut off from the actual internet. And here's a quick cheat sheet for the rest of that dashboard. That sharp B icon, that's Bluetooth. It just means your phone is ready to wirelessly connect to your car or your headphones. The little airplane instantly kills all cellular signals, which, by the way, is a fantastic trick if you need to quickly reset a glitchy connection. See a compass arrow pop up? Don't panic, it just means an app, like your weather or maps, is briefly checking your location. And the battery cube is simple. Green means you're sitting above 20%, and red means, well, go find a charger. All right, on to Section 3, Why Software Updates Matter. We've all been there. You just want to check a quick email, and suddenly a pop-up holds your screen hostage, demanding a 10-minute update. It's infuriating, right? Why do our phones need updates every single week? Did the developers release a broken product? Is it just designed to annoy us? Well, behind the scenes, those updates are actually doing some heavy lifting. They're patching system crashes, delivering fresh features, and optimizing code to save your battery life. But here is the absolute most critical pillar: security. Hackers are relentlessly searching for invisible open doors in older software. Hitting update is quite literally changing the digital locks on your house, while giving the engine a tune-up at the exact same time. It is your #1 defense to keep your data safe. So please, whatever you do, don't ignore them. Which brings us perfectly to Section 4, Spotting Digital Scam Warnings. Now that your phone is updated and locked down from the inside, we need to build your psychological armor against the outside. Because here's the dark truth. Scammers don't need to hack your phone if they can hack your emotions. They rely entirely on fear, urgency, and trust. They'll use the grandparent scam, demanding secret, urgent cash for a fabricated emergency. They'll use terrifying fake tech support pop-ups to make you call them. They'll engineer fake romance to siphon your savings, or offer fake free Medicare equipment just to steal your personal info. Their entire playbook relies on bypassing your logic with sheer panic. So how do you completely neutralize them? Let's take that grandparent scam. If you get a frantic call from someone claiming to be a grandchild in trouble, you have to break their spell of urgency. Stop. Breathe. Ask a highly specific question only the real person would know, like the name of their childhood pet. If they dodge it, hang up immediately. Then call your grandchild directly using the number you already have saved in your contacts. Finally, call another family member to cross-check the story. Scammers operate in the shadows. The moment you shine a light on their lies, their power completely evaporates. And if you remember absolutely nothing else today, memorize this golden rule. Real tech support, whether it's Apple, Google, the government, or your bank, will never, under any circumstances, ask you to pay for a fix using gift cards or direct wire transfers, period. If you hear the words gift card on the phone, you are talking to a criminal. Hang up immediately.
Let's wrap things up with Section 5, Building Lasting Digital Confidence.
So, we've covered the mechanics and the safety protocols. But how do you actually make these new skills stick long term? Well, researchers at the University of Rhode Island wanted to find out. They studied a brilliant intergenerational tech mentorship program, pairing college students with older adults to pinpoint the absolute best, scientifically proven ways to teach technology. The data revealed something fascinating. Real learning doesn't happen when someone else just takes the phone and fixes it for you. It takes specific methods. Number 1, clear step-by-step written instructions you can reference later. Number 2, the teach-back method, meaning they hand the device over and you perform the task yourself. Number 3, using relatable analogies, like how swiping is just turning a page. It's about understanding the why behind the tool. And finally, good old-fashioned repetition to lock in that muscle memory across multiple sessions. But honestly, out of all the academic research, this was the single most empowering discovery. It turns out the absolute most successful learners engaged in self-directed learning. Simply put, they just played around. Let that sink in. You literally cannot break the software just by tapping things. Making mistakes and using trial and error isn't failing. It is the literal proven blueprint for mastering your device. Give yourself permission to just explore. You've got the tools now. You know the gentle swipes required to navigate. You can read your status dashboard. You know exactly why those annoying updates are your best security guards, and you know how to stop a scammer dead in their tracks. Technology is here to connect you, not confuse you. So now that you're fluent in the language of the smartphone era, what corner of the digital world are you going to explore first? And even better, who are you going to teach next?